Hello! Today we're going to talk about deck building in Cards, the Universe and Everything, which we call CUE for short. A game so cunning you could paint it ginger, pop a chicken in its mouth and call it a fox. You see, CUE includes a silly amount of almost erudite cards about everything throughout our universe. And it's free, so what are you waiting for? Oh, that's right. You're waiting for me to tell you about deck building. Here are 5 simple tips. Tip 1. Don't be fooled by big numbers. Just because a card has a high power doesn't mean it's a strong card. What matters is how much power you get for each unit of energy, known as power per energy or PPE. Think more Bruce Lee and less Dwayne Johnson. A card of 1 energy and 10 power, 10 PPE, is much better than a card with 10 energy and 50 power, 5 PPE. Tip 2, and my favorite tip, is this. Special abilities decide the game. Most cards you collect will have special abilities which trigger at different times under different conditions with different effects. Build your deck so that these abilities work well with each other. There is no point having an ability that boosts your space cards when your deck contains nothing but history and arts and culture. Tip 3, consider the arenas. Until you're really experienced, it makes sense to have a mix of cards from different albums. Each game contains 5 different arenas. So, if you have cards from 3 or more albums, you can take advantage of some lucrative arena bonuses. Tip 4. Filters are your friend. With all of the, frankly, over-generous rewards in CUE, you'll quickly find yourself swimming in cards. So when building your deck, you will want to experiment with the different filter, search and sort functions to make it easier to find cards that will work well with each other. Tip 5. Decide on a strategy. CUE players use all kinds of deck types. Some focus on low-energy cards so they can cycle through them quickly. Very helpful in low-energy leagues. However, you might want cards that build up power per turn so that you're almost unstoppable in the later rounds. Or you could go for full disruption, playing a mix of lock and burn cards so your opponent can't follow their own strategy. The point I'm making is there is no single way to play CUE. Experiment and have fun. Oh, and before you check out the rest of our tutorials, please do validate our existence by hitting like and subscribe. We promise to make it worth your while.